Alright folks, Shotgun Wasabi here. Yeah, I do have to apologize. It's been a while since I've done a video, but the Season of the Worthy's been kind of a meh for me. Not a lot of content to go through. I do have a build that I do want to kind of show off for PvE, primarily for hunters. It's a fun build. It's primarily a Season of the Worthy build. You can tailor it after the artifact kind of disappears, but it's still viable for PvE. What this build entails is using the Gemini Jesters, this exotic pair of boots for the hunter. What they do: misdirection, dodging disorients nearby enemies and temporarily removes their radar. Typically, I think most folks of this pair of boots are as being PvP oriented, but it's actually a great PvE pair of boots as well. What it does is kind of, I don't want to say it stuns them, but for the ads it kind of blinds them a little bit, so it gives you time to kind of work them over. Now if you pair this up with the Arcstrider subclass here, in particular the top one, it makes it really easy for you to kill them, because you've got combat flow here, melee kills recharge your dodge ability, you've got deadly reach here, dodging increases your melee range, allowing you to lunge further to strike enemies. In addition, you have combination blow. Kill an enemy with his melee ability to trigger your health regeneration and increase your melee damage temporarily. Stacks up to 3 times. It's a great subclass here. Wave the Warrior is awesome for PvE in this situation. And then, of course, you want to use Gambler's Dodge. With this dodge, you're able to perform a deft tumble, avoiding enemy attacks. Dodging near enemies fully recharges your melee ability. So, essentially, you have unlimited dodging with this class. Now what you want to do is pair it up with the artifact, in particular this one particular artifact mod, Tyrant Surge. And of course with this, dealing damage with arc melee, super and grenade abilities spawns a Warmind cell. So what you do, what essentially this whole build is you blind your ads here, you punch them and kill them, and while you do it, you also generate lots of Warmind cells. So it's a great PvE build. Unfortunately, yeah, there's not much time left in this season, but like I said, you can modify this and replace it with something else. Hopefully they carry this over to the next season. We'll see. Sometimes they have reused some of those artifact mods. Now for the armor or the abilities here, actually the only thing you need to focus is on mobility. You just want to max it out. It's really easy, as I said before in my previous videos, just to use the Powerful Friends mod, increase mobility, gives you a plus 20. All you do is plug it in here in the seasonal slot here, and then you just need an arc mod. And that's all you have to do. And the key thing is, like I said, mobility. And it gives you that dodge back really quick. And really it's not that important per se, because when you're dodging near them, you'll get your melee back, and with your melee kills, you'll get your dodge ability back. So awesome synergy for this build, and it's a great PvE build, like I said. Now if you're going solo, of course you could probably just use the Assassin's Cowl, but this is great for solo play and group play. Kind of changes up things as well. So when it comes to generating Warmind cells, I recommend that you kind of tailor to what you want to do. There's so many great mods with this Warmind cell build that I kind of think they're kind of underrated, and a lot of people don't look at them much. But there's all kinds of things you can use. I mean, of course, the key one is Tyrant Surge. That's only from the artifact. But a lot of cool ones I like to use are the Void ones. So trying to focus on using a Void armor piece. But you've got the Power of Rasputin here. You can gain additional bonus weapon damage. Warmind's protection. You know, you can take reduced damage from enemies near your Warmind cells. And cellular suppression. This one's a good one too. What you do is you damage a Warmind cell, it creates a burst of suppressing void energy. So in addition to kind of blinding your ads with the Gemini Jester, you can also continue that with this Warmind cell with cellular suppression. Great stuff. And like I said, you can use whatever you want. There's just so many varieties of Warmind cells you can use. Highly recommend you try to collect them all through doing the public events. I know those public events aren't fun, but you know, the mods are pretty decent. Alright folks, that's all I have for the video, but of course if you enjoyed it, do the YouTube thing, like, subscribe, and share the video. Other than that, wasabi out.